Life deals us our cards, and we must play our hand as best we can. I was born healthy, but at the age of 15 months, I had an allergic reaction to the smallpox vaccine that caused me to go into a coma with a high fever, temporarily paralyzed half my body, and was the onset for my seizures. The trauma to my brain caused me to become hyperactive and become learning disabled. What happened to me was a fluke, and not even my doctor could have foreseen what would eventually alter my life. At the age of 7, it was decided that public school could not provide the type of individualized instruction I needed. I attended a school that was a long way from home and that specialized in working with people with special needs. I was too young to understand the magnitude of my disability or why I couldn't attend school in my hometown. This meant I would not be able to grow up with my parents and siblings or make friends with peers back home. Despite having been on several anticonvulsant medications, I never really had full control of my seizures. The side effects of the medications I took left me feeling slow, lethargic, or zombie-like. Witnessing a seizure can be very scary, and many people have no idea what to do. I get a warning before I have a seizure called an aura. I feel lightheaded and then start convulsing. I may fall to the ground, make involuntary movements, scream, stare, or wet myself, but everything happens so fast and then it's over. When you shake a snow globe, everything scatters before falling back in place. That's what having a seizure feels like. Afterwards, you feel fatigued, disoriented, and may have temporary amnesia. I'm aware I had a seizure, but don't remember anything about it. The consequences of having a seizure can be harmful to both myself and others. I was dependent on family or public transportation to get around and took jobs that were on the bus line or near home. I was reluctant to disclose to prospective employers about my disability. I needed work and I wanted to be given a fair shot and hired based on my ability, not give them a reason to deny me employment because of my disability. I was hired to work as a cook for a catering company inside an auto parts plant. They were aware of my disability before I was hired. One day I felt a seizure about to happen. I headed to the restroom that was 20 feet away so nobody would see me having a seizure. I didn't make it in time, and employees witnessed me going into convulsion. While walking through the factory to my job, I would notice other employees looking and talking about me. During break periods, one particular employee came to my area and would mock my seizures. I wish he could change places with me so he could understand what I was going through. The plant supervisor feared liability if I were to get hurt. He wanted me to be a dishwasher, but that was not acceptable to me since I went to school to be a cook. And the union fought for me, and I won. But working at the plant became a hostile work environment, and I quit as soon as I found a better opportunity. In July 1998, 4 months after our daughter was born, my neurologist did an MRI on my brain and detected a ganglioma tumor the size of a pinhead. It had been there undetected since childhood, even though I had had other MRIs before. 3 months later, I had a temporal lobectomy to remove the tumor causing my seizures and became seizure-free. This changed my whole life as I could now drive and take jobs that were not just on a bus line. Living with epilepsy has posed many challenges to me. It's a part of who I am, but it doesn't define who I am. I'm very fortunate and grateful that doctors were able to do something for me and that I had many supportive people in my corner. I have worked hard to get where I am today against all odds. I don't think there were high expectations for me when I was younger because of my circumstances. I graduated from high school and they got my bachelor's degree in hospitality management, and they got my insurance license and sold life and health policies. 30 years ago, I met the woman of my dreams and got married, and then became a parent of a wonderful daughter, and recently started my own travel business. Some people measure success by the amount of money in their bank account, the position they have, or the things they own. To me, success is being the best you can be, not settling for less, and rising to meet every challenge life gives you. No one knows what they would do or how they would react if they were in a similar situation as me. But my life experiences has made me more sensitive and empathetic towards people going through their own challenges in life.